Good morning. What y'all doing? Me? You know what my mom used to say? A lot of much of nothing. A lot of much of nothing. You know what? Amazon's got me so frustrated. I'm about to cancel that fucking order. I put in this huge order. We gotta go get some more coffee. Look, our coffee's getting low. We gotta have coffee. More coffee. So, put in an order the 25th of June. And I didn't check my bank to see if it had come out. And a lot of times I do that. I check the bank whenever I put in order or pay the bill. Make sure it come out, make sure it clears okay. For some reason I didn't do that. And I don't think I did. But anyway, I did check and it said the order would be there. It's supposed to be like 5 days or something like that. And I always order enough to where I can get the free shipping. Because I don't have Prime. When my daughter lived here, I was using her Prime. I just throw her some extra cash every once in a while. But anyhow, for some reason, the order didn't go through. And by the time it did, the money wasn't there. That happened twice. It happened again. Ooh, dang. I draw right up in my face. It happened again. Let's see, we'll set you up there. It happened again July 9th. The order went in. I thought I did check the bank. I'm pretty sure I did check the bank last time. And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. But I wanted that order to go through and I wanted to make sure it did. And I thought I did. And then I checked later and it said that it was going to be on the delivery date, which is Tuesday. And always if you get order on Thursday or Friday, which is usually when I put my orders in, they'll come like the following Monday or Tuesday. And if it has to take longer for free shipping, I'll choose that. And there was only like 1 or 2 things that did out of my whole order. So again, Monday came and I checked and it said your order will be shipped on the 21st. And I was like, what? So then on the 21st, I looked at it again and it said payment revision. And I'm like, well, yeah, dumb fuck, I don't have nothing in the bank right now. I paid my bills after I put that order in, and I could have swore that it came out. And even if it didn't, it should have, all the way up to like a week and a half, they should have been able to take that payment out, right? And they didn't. And then they said, oh, okay, take 3. Last night, I waited for the money to hit the fucking bank so that I could go ahead and push that order through. And I did. And I went to my bank. No charge. Waited 30 minutes. Went to the bank. No charge. Went back to Amazon. Stuff will be shipped out the 27th. Today's the 22nd. There were 27th to the 30th because there's different items. Okay, fine. Go back to the bank. Still nothing. Okay, maybe I gotta wait till business hours. When's business hours? I mean, that depends on what coast you're on, right? I don't know. So, as of 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock, the bank still hadn't cleared. The money still hasn't been charged to my bank account. And I'm so frustrated. There's shit in there I need, especially the medicine for the feral cats. I need to get that. That's really important. And there was some stuff for my fish aquarium. And I ordered some solar lights for the front bedroom. because we have electrical issues, and that bedroom doesn't have any lights in there right now. And so the house spirits, sometimes they like a little light and a little music. So I had, like 6 weeks ago, put in an order for these cheap little strings of fairy lights, and you can put them in the window. And that way, it lights up all the way around the perimeter of the room. But it's charged solar. And then they had this little radio, and I was going to put it in the window in there for my house spirits and my ghosts. You don't want rooms to be like really empty and lifeless, because energy can pull up in there. And so when you keep the good spirits happy, they keep your house happy. And when the house is happy, the people in the house are happy. And when the people in the house are happy, all the people start being happy. I don't know, in my world. I mean, in my fantasy world, because, yeah. Anyway, so I almost did this as a live this morning, but if I go live, I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried I won't see people's stuff in chat. I'm worried that, I don't know, I should just try it and quit worrying. I'm not worried. We ain't worried over here. My friend Heather said worry's like a rocking chair. I call worry an empty prayer. Or a negative prayer. And not an empty prayer, a negative prayer. Yes, sir. Worry is a negative prayer. Anyway, I guess that's all right now. I'm just talking. There's not really anyone here to talk to right now, so. I don't really like talking on the phone. And I got some friends that want to talk to me on the phone. And, oh man, I love them. I love y'all. I don't like that, because then you got to hold the phone all the time or walk around with it on. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I guess it'd be alright. I don't know. What is my problem? What the fuck is my problem? I don't know. Okay, here's the story. Let's see, where are we at? 8 minutes. Oh, man, y'all ain't gonna want to sit around for this. Y'all want me to do a part 2? No, I'm just gonna do it. I'll put it in the description. If you hang out, you can hear about it. So, for 7 years, I needed some extra money to help pay for this trailer. And, between us, we had 5 jobs, me and Neil. For real. For a long time. We busted our ass. That man's still busting his ass. And that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so I worked at a trailer park. I was managing 12 trailers. For fucking $700 a month. Yeah, cash. And I had to turn it in because he turned it in. So yeah, it wasn't free cash. I mean, I don't mean free by not working for it. I mean, like, tax free. But I busted my ass. That job ruined me. Cool. If you're an empath, if you love helping people, if you're a pushover in any way, and I am. Unless you make me mad, I am almost harmless. I am. I'm not harmless. You hit the switch, and believe me, there's been some people in my life that found that switch real easy. I'm just saying, it's not a job for somebody who has a very smooshy heart. I got run over so big. I bet I was probably the nicest landlord ever. And I got left with some really shitty situations. And there was a couple of times that I ended up having to, like, after months I ended up having to put people out. But that was really hard for me. This one girl, she put a whole fucking gallon of cooking oil all over the kitchen floor for me. Down in the vents. $700 a month. You don't want to even know. The shit I had to deal with. I had to file papers. I had to hang on to money. I had to talk on the phone all the time. 24/7 that phone rang. I about lost my mind. After my back went out, I couldn't do nothing no more. Actually, before my back went out, I quit the job. And the lady I gave the job to came back in 3 months and handed me the keys and all the paperwork and said, "Good luck, honey." Then they sold the place. It was crazy. That was one hell of an experience. That's why I don't like really talking on the phone. So, and also I've been isolating for a really long time, and also I feel like sometimes I talk too much about things. And plus I know I have ADHD really, 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 really bad. And right now I've got 50 million stories I could be telling you at the same time. And so I need to start practicing focus in my conversation. But anyway, that's all for right now. Because it's already 11:33, 11:34. Alright, and I need more coffee again, I think. I had to retire my owl cup. You know, I always have an owl cup. It was my favorite. It's got a big crack in it, and I feel sorry for it. You know, I only gave $1 for that dang old cup. I love that cup. But I've been drinking out of this cup. My little snowman cup. Because it's hot as fuck, man. It was 119 in the shade yesterday. Alright. I'll call y'all later. I love you. Bye.